If you told the younger version of me that one day she will love herself, one day she will enjoy her own company, I will not need other people around her for validation and for company, she will not believe in you. You know, I never knew what self-love was, but when I started these habits that I'm gonna talk about in this episode, it literally changed my life. It did not happen by the affirmation. It did not happen by people being around me or people's validation or people chasing me. It happened with the quiet ones, the boring ones, the consistent days and nights that I had to go through, even though I felt like, is this even gonna work? Is this how self-love should feel like? But I still did it for me. And in this episode, you're gonna enjoy it a lot. If you are somebody who's on your self-love journey or you don't know how to start, this is the basic, best tips I can give it to you so you can get started or you can get better at your self-love journey. And this is the tips I wish I knew earlier. I wish somebody told me earlier so I could get where I am faster and in a better way. So hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is Saia. So grab a matcha, grab a tea, or grab an iced coffee and let's get started. So habit number 1 is I started showing up for myself. I started telling myself, look, if you do this, you're gonna love yourself more. And when I did, and I loved myself more, so I had evidence. So I had to show up for myself. And this one is the most important. If you are telling yourself, I'm gonna start that YouTube channel, I'm gonna start that job, I'm gonna start studying, or I'm gonna start talking to more people, or I'm gonna love myself more, or I'm gonna start working out and love my body more, I'm gonna eat healthy, and you are not doing shit about it, your body, your brain is not even gonna believe you anymore. But if you keep on showing up for yourself, if you told yourself, I'm gonna work out, you did work out, I'm gonna eat healthy, you actually try or doing it, you are eating healthy. If you told yourself, I'm gonna try to dress up for work and I'm gonna try to talk more people, and you actually try to do it and do it, evidence is there. So your brain is gonna love you, you're gonna love yourself because you showed up for yourself no matter what. I realized self-love is not just telling myself I love myself in the mirror. It's actually showing that love for myself. It's actually doing the things that I told myself that I will do it. And told myself, look, because I love you, I say things and I do it for you. So that habit number 1 is literally the foundation of my self-love journey. When I started showing up for myself, not just writing it down and acting like this one day will happen without me having to do anything. I actually had to put the work in and I actually had to show up for myself, to show the love to myself. And habit number 2 is I started seeing my own patterns, my negative thoughts. What shall I do with my negative thoughts? How am I gonna redirect them in a better way? I literally have many videos about negativity because I am surrounded with a lot of negativity. A lot of negativity. First of all, because I live in Sweden. Second of all, because I work in a mental hospital, which is mostly negativity. Like just working in hospital is negativity. And also the people working there is kind of negative too. So I'm surrounded by negativity. It's super hard. It was super hard for me to change. So I have a lot of videos talking about how to change those thoughts and how to redirect them. I am still struggling with it. But the thing is, I am self-aware. I know there is that negative thought I keep on saying and I'm trying not to say it, and after a while it will get away. It's just like I'm self-aware and I try to change it. So be aware of yourself, find your own patterns and redirect your negative energy and your negative thoughts, because we do not need them here. It's not going to help you in your self-love journey. It's not going to help you if you say all men are trash. That's just bullshit. You're not gonna find a good man by saying that. You're not gonna find good friends by saying everyone is like not loyal, they're all talking bad. You're not gonna find someone like that. You're not gonna find things you want if you keep on mentioning the negative part of it, saying everybody's bullshit, everybody's bad, and then you try to find good people in your life. It's not gonna happen because you keep on talking about the negative people. That's what's gonna happen in your life. So redirect your thoughts. First of all, find them. Where are you lacking? Why you have those negative thoughts? And also try to change them. And habit number 3 is I started moving my body out of love and not punishment. I want to lose some weight. That's one thing. But also, I stopped thinking about it like that. I stopped thinking like I should stop eating food, I should start working out, and I have to work out more. Like, I struggle with working out a lot. It's not something that I have done since I was little. Like, I was a football player, I was in sports and stuff. I need sports, I need like dance and stuff. But I cannot just like be at the gym and work out and lift weights and stuff like that. So I started doing it at home. 30 minutes, not more than that. Not more than 30 minutes. I do it like around 30 minutes for 4 to 5 times a week. Maybe less or maybe more. It depends on my job and the other things in my life. Sometimes it's literally impossible to work out like 5 times a week. So I'm doing it where I have time and where I feel like moving my body, because I have days like when I'm sick and stuff, I do not want to do it. I'm not punishing myself, but I'm also telling myself, if you work out, if you just do 30 minutes, even if it's just 20 minutes, you are showing yourself that you are showing up for yourself. So just that thought, like me telling myself, look, I care about you, I'm moving my body because I love myself, is making me literally come out of bed and working out. So it's just, you have to find where to show love to yourself. And I'm sure working out is something that a lot of us struggle with. Just start with 30 minutes. Do it 2 to 3 times a week. Start with that. 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Do a hard workout in that 20 minutes. That's it. And number 4 is literally my favorite, is I started feeding my mind with good things, with healthy things. Like how you need to feed your body with healthy food, you gotta feed your mind with healthy things as well. Instead of just watching drama, watching vlogs, and watching TikToks and scrolling, listening to negativity, listening to people complaining and all of that, I started reading books. I hated reading books. I started reading books. I started listening to podcasts that's talking about quantum physics, about manifestation, about my religion, about self-love, about friends, about good things. I started recognizing patterns in people and trying to avoid this kind of people, finding those kind of people, and changing myself. So I started feeding my brain with good YouTube videos, good podcasts on Spotify, good books, talking with good people. That's what I'm doing. My whole, like all of my social media platforms, I have the best for you page, because I scroll and I learn. I scroll and I get motivated. I scroll and I see people working on their business, people trying to achieve their dreams. So start feeding your brain with good things. And if you're like, no, I don't want to read books and stuff like that, start with a little book. Start with pocket books. Start with literally reading 1 page a day. Forcing yourself to read 1 page a day. That's it. Or start to listen while you are working out. Listen to a 20-minute podcast or a 30-minute podcast or a YouTube video that's teaching you something, a skill set. Start with doing so. So you are doing 2 things one time, like at once. You're working out and listening to a good podcast and feeding your brain with good things while you are working out. So you do 2 things at one time, and you can do it in the morning. So while you're going through your day, your positive habits are already done. And number 5 is I stopped trying to change who I am, and I started understanding myself. Most of the books I read is not to just understand other people and try to manipulate other people and all of those stuff. It's not just for that. It's actually for myself. Who am I? Who tried to manipulate me? How's my patterns? Why am I acting like that? How was my childhood? Shadow working, journaling. I do all of those stuff just to understand myself, to get to know myself a little bit, instead of trying to force myself to go the same way everyone else going. Like the kind girl, the girl that understands everybody, the girl that listens to everybody, the good girl. Instead of doing so, try to find your own color and put your own color out there. Be authentic. Be yourself and let people find the real you. The people who are gonna like you, they still gonna stay. And the people who's not accepting the real you, let them go. You don't have to put a mask on for everyone. Let them go. Let them be. Yeah, you don't want to go. I don't care. Go find somebody who you care about. Go find somebody who you actually like. This is me. This is the real me. You can accept me. You can stay. You do not accept me. Go away. And I do not care. I can block everyone I want. Because this is me, I'm understanding myself, this is my patterns, I'm acting a certain way because of some reasons, and I'm trying to change myself, I'm trying to change the bad things in me to good things. But I also try to understand myself and love myself. That's also another form of love, understanding yourself. Like how we say, understanding other people, being understandable is literally a form of love. Yeah, a form of love. Give it back to yourself. Thank you. While being on this journey and falling in love with myself, I realized that it did not happen overnight. It happened by making thousands small decisions every single day. With the negative thought that was eating up my brain, I had to change them. With the people trying to take away all of my energy, I had to change these people, get away from these people. It was 1,000 tiny decisions I had to make every single day to get where I am today. And every single day, even today, I am making decisions that my future self will be proud of me, like how I'm trying to make my younger self proud of me. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen by just listening to affirmations and trying to manifest. It's happening by you loving yourself, you giving all of the love languages that you're giving to other people back to yourself. You will one day become the person you have always needed. Not wanted, but actually needed. So do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your dreams. Surround yourself with the right people. And this journey is the best thing that has ever happened to me. It's the best thing that I could do to myself, is loving myself. Not waiting for other people's validation, giving the validation to myself. Not waiting for people to buy me gifts and take care of my birthday. I actually doing it for myself. That's how I did it. It did not happen overnight, but I am still working so hard, and I'm posting my journey on YouTube. I have other platforms you can follow me. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. We have it more than 700 subscribers. I am so proud of you all. I'm so proud of myself for being here, for not giving up when I was literally doing that one face story and I was crying about it because I did not want to post a face story for 20 people, and now I'm posting for 700 people. It was a big decision in my life, and I really hope you are taking all of those risky opportunities. You are taking all of those risky things. You're gonna get out of your comfort zone and chase your dreams, because you can do it. Not in another life, but in this life. Let's go do it in this life. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you guys so much for being here every single Friday. And see you next Friday with a brand new video. Love you all. Bye bye.